Is this game trying to tell us that we are just operating on our programming, much like machines, our entire life? Most of us, anyway. I am 9S, that's all I can remember. Large portions of my memory may have been destroyed. Oh yeah, right, he actually died in this thing, right? Only to be get up. Okay, so we are in the bunker again, aren't we? What if I forget everything? My memories, myself, my... Okay, calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. I guess that's a question. If you forget all your memories you ever had and who you are, then what are you? People say the actions shape who you are, right? So the things you do and did. Like you are the total sum of everything you ever did, basically, is the idea. But what if all of that is gone? Who are you then? Just follow the emergency manual and execute the memory recovery program. But wait, if he dies... like I always assume that the consciousness is sort of stored in the bunker. So, and because you always have to upload your current memories to sort of intertwine with your existing consciousness, and that is then your new self, your current self. But if the current self dies on Earth, then you just reload it from the last save point, basically. It's pretty much like a save point, right? But why do you need a recovery program for that? Can't you just like be loaded? Recovery program begins to fill in the blanks in my memory. They drift back like missing letters filling out a word. The bunker, Tubi's plan, a colossal machine life form. The last resort missile strike. Preservation mode was activated at the moment of the blast. Oh, it halted most of the safeties the network had in place. There are a variety of entries, such as data on human history and philosophy. But what's really strange are the records of machines stored next to those. In the politics category are records of the machine's own governmental endeavors. Really? They tried all sorts of things. Absolute monarchies, republics, democracies. And that wasn't all. They also engaged in other scholarly pursuits such as philosophy, mathematics, science, and social criticism. It's like the network was copying could this actually be a bit faster? Very possible human behavior and discipline. Almost as if they wanted to be human, is what you're trying to say? The machines are imitating humans, exactly. Why would they do that? I mean, Adam and Eve told us already. I dive deeper into the records. I can find no indication of the machines creating new cultures or values. They only imitate human behavior. The strange thing is, if a unit fails, it fails in exactly the same way the next time. Huh. For example, if a machine forms a dictatorship that eventually collapses, it won't try a new type of government. It just forms a new dictatorship. Yeah, that's a hint at humans, isn't it? Because we do pretty much the same, don't we? Is this game trying to tell us that we are just operating on our programming, much like machines, our entire life? Most of us, anyway. And don't really ever question our decisions, because that would be correct. For most people, I would argue. Or if it plants crops and they die, it just tries the same thing again. Which is, by the way, Albert Einstein's definition of insanity, isn't it? Doing the same things over and over again, expecting things to change. And again, and again, and again. They keep performing the same behaviors. They don't ever learn. Well, I guess that is what makes us human. The ability to learn from our mistakes. But I think that is still pretty rare even in modern society. In modern humans. I would argue. There's still many are missing on the learning effect. For When it comes to combat, the machines show overwhelming adaptive behavior and evolutionary speed. So why do they insist on imitating humanity? And more specifically, why do they imitate their failures? It's almost as if the objective is failure itself. I sense a change in data, some kind of movement. I hold my perception, hold my breath. I hear something, a distant voice. I am now all androids. There's something there, something clearly intelligent. We machine life forms have evolved, he says. We made war, learned, grew, and thus we get new consciousness. Indeed, it is as if a new form of existence has been born. Lies, nothing but lies from mere machines. Adam laughs. And yet your androids claim to be alive. How very odd. You're puppets who lack even your own free will. No, you're wrong. His words flow through me as though they were poured into my ear. How am I wrong, boy? Perhaps you have a will after all, he chuckles. Perhaps you have desires. Now you see, boy, the true meaning of life is hatred. You're wrong. A vile hatred slumbers in the depths of your heart. You're wrong. The more you try to hide it, the more the darkness grows. That's actually true. The more you try to suppress your shadow side, which is your darkness, which is, for example, these things, the more they will gain control over you. It doesn't mean you have to act out on your hatred all the time. You have to be aware of it. Then you can let it dissolve. But if you try to suppress it, it will just grow. Damn it. We were made to protect mankind. We're not the same as you machines. Huh. All who live are slaves to desire. Such internal appetites are what give our lives meaning. I disagree. Some seek beauty, others serenity. For me, hatred is the... I'm not like that. Ha ha ha, oh yes you are. Desires are not what give life meaning. They are a part of life, but it doesn't give you any meaning. Like, I would say, being a slave to your human desires. Of course, if you have a desire to achieve greatness or to do great things, that is of course something that could give you life meaning. But I would mean like, for example, sexual desire or like food or whatnot. You do not trust anything. You want to destroy everything. You have lost hope in everything. You want to obtain everything. You want to be loved by all. You're thinking about how much you want to fuck to be, aren't you? I mean, is he wrong? Is he wrong though? Although this brings up the question, because I was wondering the entire time why the androids, right? And I was wondering if this even just makes sense from a story standpoint, or if it's just because it is what it is by the devs. But why would, of course, to be, for example, be a hot woman? Or even have genitals, right? For an android, that's not really necessary. Why would she have that? I know if she does, right? We don't know, but it looks like it anyway. And why are they made in female? That's the other question, right? Then again, this whole game is sort of a metaphor for real life. And so he's basically playing about the deep desire all males have, which is to have sex with a beautiful woman and procreate, put your seed forth, so to speak. Okay, what does he say about it? Reality is stained by lies. Stop it. Hatred pouring into you. You're wrong, damn it. Overflowing desire. It's not hatred though. I'm not like you. Your true self. We're not the same. Oh, we're on a dead end. Stop it. It's not my fault, okay? Uh-oh. Damn it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop. Help me. Did he overload the system? Oh.
Each of the machines treated their treasures with great care. One treasured family above all else. Another treasured its older sibling. Another treasured its own beauty. But one more machine treasured something unique above all else. Hate.
But that's Adam, isn't it? Yep, there we go. Alright, we were here the entire time. I forgot about that.
Is this death?
So he treasured hate.
So dark. So cold.
Interesting.
Detected. Access log to Council of Humanity's lunar server.
September 24 shipped. Delivery scheduled. Empty, empty, empty. Purified water. Repair materials. Okay, that's not crazy.
What's a barrier doing here? Looks like records for supplies shipped to the moon. Strange. There were a ton of empty containers.
Oh,
that's
true.
Weird. Why would they do that?
Oh.
A new port just opened.
I have a theory I just developed. What if the humans are actually already dead? Much like the machines. And it's just the androids operating with their programming, not knowing that there's no point in doing so.
Council of Humanity and Project Yorha Records Index. Alert. We are not authorized to access this data.
Man, this stuff is all wrong. I need to check this out too.
What if that's... Oh, damn. What's actually going on here? We're hacking our own server now, huh? That makes sense.
An attack barrier? Really? Why the heck would they install one of those in this server?
Note that these documents are classified level as confidential and are not to be disclosed to any persons affiliated with Yorha aside from the commander. Ah. Index Project Yorha outline. Yorha forces, Yorha unit combat system, bunker administration, chain of command. Council of Humanity Development Department, back door. Support units, black box, resistance communications network. Permission is to be received from the designated parties responsible for each entry prior to viewing. Huh.
Let's see. Looks like info about how the Council of Humanity was formed as part of Project Yorha. Wait, isn't that backwards? After a long period of battles and adventures, the prophets spoke. Oh, grant me the mercy of the land. Oh, grant me the joy of the heavens. Release me from my yoke of iron. Thus shall our souls be. What was that?
What's happening?
Crap! Did they find me?
Negative. Emergency backup request from 2B.
Oh.
Close the server connection and activate my body.
Affirmative.
Wait, no! There was things we needed to know here, bro. Why did she just stop?
9S.
Operator? What happened?
We recently detected large numbers of machine lifeforms throughout the factory area. We received a support request from 2B soon thereafter, but have been unable to respond due to poor reception.
Alright, I'll try to gain access from the main terminal.
Right, didn't she... I forgot this about our first playthrough. Didn't she... She saved us, right? She carried us out of there. Why are we in the bunker? I kinda missed this. But anyway, I'm still going with the theory that the humans are actually dead. And someone, maybe even the commander, is just keeping this whole operation alive for whatever reason. I can't make up the reason yet why she would do that.